Okay. Hello, everyone. Today, I will give a presentation about evading ransomware protection in Windows 10. This is an inconvenient truth for Microsoft truly. I'll be happy to answer any question at the end of my talk. However, I'm not native, so go easy on me. First, let me introduce myself. I'm Soya Aoyama. I'm a security researcher at Fujitsu System Integration Laboratory Limited and organizer at B-Sides Tokyo. I've been working for Fujitsu more than 20 years as software developer of Windows. I wrote NS driver, Bluetooth profile, WinSock application, and more. I've started security research about 3 years ago. My first presentation was at AV Tokyo. It's one of the most famous security conferences in Japan, and the password is no drink, no hack. So I gave a presentation while drinking at that time. And I hope to enjoy drinking today too. All right, let's get started. May 12, 2017. Do you remember? Yes, it's the day of cyber attack by WannaCry. WannaCry caused tremendous damage all over the world. Ransomware, as represented by WannaCry, Microsoft gave one answer for it. It's literally ransomware protection. This is quoted from Microsoft blog. Microsoft added the ransomware protection feature in Windows 10 for Creators Update as countermeasure against ransomware. The new feature helps stop ransomware from accessing important files in real time, even if ransomware infects the computer. When the feature enables control folder access lockdown folders, allowing only authorized apps to access files. I examined the ransomware protection in detail. This is ransomware protection screen in Windows Defender Security Center. When you turn on, they are displayed. Protected folders and allows an absolute control folder access. We'll look at each item in detail. First, it's the protected folders. Set folder to protect here. Windows system folders are protected by default is stated. The system folder is usually C:\Windows\system32. However, the folder is not included in this list. What is the truth? I show you in demonstration from now. And this demonstration is to copy the text file written as hello world to each folder, execute the ransomware program, and checks if the files is encrypted or not. First, ransomware protection is disabled. So, very small, but you can see that the text file is not hello world. That is, the file access is not blocked. Next, ransomware protection is enabled. You can see that the text file other than the system folder is hello world. That is, file access is blocked, but not blocked in system folder. Sorry. The truth is, Windows system folder was not protected by default. I think that Microsoft should rewrite the Windows system folder to user data folder. Next, it's allow a NAP through control folder access. Set application access protected folder here. Apps determined by Microsoft as friendly is stated. What is as friendly? I show you in demonstration from now. This demonstration checks which application ransomware protection blocks. First, I check apps of Windows 10. It's CMD. This CMD is not blocked. I checked PowerShell too. So PowerShell is blocked. Some of the Microsoft products are also blocked. Next, I checked apps of other than Microsoft. It's 7-zip. Zip is very complicated. And this version is not blocked. but this version is blocked. It seems depends on version. The truth is, Microsoft only knows. Do you understand what kind of mechanism it is? I really cannot understand. And this is a mechanism of ransomware protection. All applications have access to all folders by default. When enable control folder access, protected folder and arrows apps are enabled. Add apps by arrows and apps through control folder access screen. And add folders by protected folder screen. Now, I found a vulnerability of ransomware protection. It's simple idea. We can access protected folders by injecting malware into Arrow's apps. There was similar research. Yamo's idea is using Microsoft Office. He succeeded in accessing the protected folder using an OLE object with embedded malware. My method is simpler and more effective. I show you in demonstration from now. This demonstration is very simple. I only execute a batch file. You can see that the batch file is not blocked. If you check Explorer with Process Explorer, wow. The Explorer loaded malicious DLL on the network. I'll explain how I injected. Needless to say, it's registry. There is a shell extension list loaded by Explorer. This time, I use this GUID. The actual value of GUID is under here. It's shell32.dll. Even MSDN is written, HKCR is a merging of HKLM and HKCU. And HKCU takes precedence from HKLM. In the case of this GUID, there is a value in HKLM, but not in HKCU. So if you write the value to HKCU, you can change value of HKCR. This is a file encryption process. Normally, the value in HKLM is reflected in HKCR. Explorer reads it and loads correct DLL. However, you can write a path of malicious DLL in HKCU with user privilege. And its value is reflected in HKCR. Explorer reads it and loads malicious DLL. As a result, the malicious DLL load into Explorer can encrypt the user files. Of course, I submitted vulnerability report to Microsoft Security Response Center because I thought it very dangerous vulnerability and I want a little pocket money. However, MSRC said that cannot pay the bounty because this does not meet the bar for security servicing. Unbelievable. We understood that ransomware protection in Windows 10 is useless. Then, how about as an anti-malware application? This is market share of Windows anti-malware application vendors. There are Avast, ESET, Malwarebytes, McAfee, and more. I checked several anti-malware applications. First, Avast Internet Security has ransomware shield. However, my malicious DLL was able to encrypt the text file without being blocked. Next, ESET Smart Security has ransomware shield, but it's the same result. Next, Malwarebytes Premium has the ransomware protection, but it's same result. Next, McAfee has the ransomware interceptor, but it's same result. As far as I've researched, anti-malware application cannot block my malware. Of course, I think there are some applications that can block. How can we prevent this attack? Delete Explorer from friendly list. Fix to make Explorer load. Signed DLL. Both of these are Microsoft work. What we can do is to always check how, if malicious values are written in the registry. However, I think that this is not the fundamental solution. What is ransomware protection? The ransomware protection feature that prevent file encryption even if WannaCry has crossed the boundary using MS-17 or 10 vulnerability. That is, there should have new boundary here. Until now, account-based security boundary have been defined, and those that exceeded it are called security vulnerability. But now, boundaries that are not based on account words appear. We should reconsider definition of boundary and vulnerability. In case of non-account-based security, I'd like to define security sub-boundary and security sub-vulnerability. Okay, my presentation is over. If you want to see demonstration of live, please catch me later. Thank you very much.